Hi, my name is Wilx, and this is episode 8 of Direwolf20 on 1.12. Today we're going to have some fun. We're going to blow up some chickens to make some mob eggs, so we can use those to change some spawners over and make Resturbed spawners for a number of different things. So to do that, I wanted a Ghast in one of these swabs. And I already had the Enderman, and I got a couple more Wither skeleton ones as well. So I'm going to cut away, show you a little bit of what I did. It's going to start with the Wither skeleton, and I had the bright idea that what I'd do is pillar up a few blocks, stand on top of that, and just swab the Wither skeleton at my leisure without taking damage. Well, I suck with slime boots, and that didn't go well at all. And eventually I figured out an easier way to do it. But you'll see that. So let me cut away to that, and then we'll come back to this. Haven't seen a Ghast yet, but I just killed a couple of blazes. And down there, notice we've got a Wither skelly. So I'm going to get a couple more Wither skelly things. So... whoops. Come on. No, put me on top of it. This is not going well. Figures. He took it. Let's try this again. Can I reach from here? No, I can't. Actually, can I reach him from here? Might be able to. There we go. Got him. There, got the 3 that I wanted. Let's grab ourselves a couple of blaze spawners. Where is it? Up here. So I got a drop of evil in my hand. I'm right-clicking, and boom, I picked that up. And that is a Resturbed spawner now. Most of the rest of them I'm going to change them over, but I need at least a couple of blazes anyways. There's another spawner over here. Let's go get that other one. Whoops. Is he dead? I don't know. Right click. Boom. Got our second spawner. Now, off to find a Ghast. There. While I was looking for a Ghast, I was hitting some glowstone. Finally found a Ghast. I had to drop in on him. Come on. Got him. I'm going to run out of power. Let's not run out over lava. Out of flight. I mean, not out of power. I finally decided on how many spawners I was going to make, and I'm going to use 6 of them, one of the blaze spawners that I've already got, 5 more. But I'm going to make 1 extra for a different reason. So this is how you make the swabs. 2 white wool and a stick, and you get a swab. So let's come over here. And we're going to take that one, and we're going to swab a chicken. Can't do it from up here, eh? Oh, there, did. Okay, so that way I can make a reserve spawner for chickens and use it when I run out of chickens. I don't have to go looking for them again. This is also really handy for things like animal farms. It's much easier than the other setups where you make, adult cows, you feed them, then the babies get moved to another pen. Hey, you just turn this thing on, the things come out, and you can have a mob grinder work on them right away. Much easier that way. So, how do we do this? Well, we take our mob swab. This is the one with the chicken DNA. We stick it in there, and we get GM chicken feed. Now we're going to have to do this more than once. So we put that up there, another one of these, another GM chicken feed. It's not shaped crafting, so we don't have to worry about where in the thing it goes. I considered using a liquid crafter for this, but just couldn't be bothered. There just wasn't enough of them. Oops. And if I could keep my mind straight on what I'm doing, that would help. I keep forgetting to get my bucket. Okay. We've got all our chicken feed. Now the way we use that, I want you to watch this. This is funny. I got a real kick out of it. I don't know why. You feed it to a chicken. So right click the chicken. And the chicken blows up. And you get a chicken egg. You can hear that music slightly in the background there? Let's try that again. Listen for it. Happy birthday, Taco. I don't know. That's probably an inside joke for the developers, and I don't know what it's all about. If you know, let me know in the comments. That's hilarious. The developers obviously had a sense of humor when they made this one. So we have 3 withers, 1 enderman, and 1 will spawn chicken. Where's our ghast? Oh, there. And our ghast. To one of those buildings. And we're going to find out why I think it's an advantage to be on lost cities. Back in a sec. Alright, this building looks as good as any. So let's go in here and we'll throw down a Mr. Meat Creeps. Light up the area. Figures. Where'd that guy go? Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go around to these interior walls. And as you can see, there's one right there. And we're going to click on it with an egg. And then we're going to break it with the drop of evil. And let's see, did we suck it up into... Oh, actually... Oh, we got a few of these guys. And their little baby friend. Now, did it suck up into this? Yes. All right. So let's continue on with what we were doing. See if there's any more of these in here. I don't think there is, but I'm just being careful. There's another guy coming. There it is. Knew there'd be one here. Where'd that spider go? He took off. Why is he not chasing me? I don't get that. Is there a chicken? And drop of evil, and boom, done. Oh, we should get these while we're here. And I should eat them. As the building fills up, because there's spawners everywhere in these buildings. As the building fills up with mobs, because there's spawners everywhere. That should mean there's another one here. Yep. Oh, that's a zombie one. Is it another spider? I don't even know if I need this. Oh, yeah, I do need some of that. The iridium, if I ever decide to do ICQ. Whoops. Oh, I missed these. Is there one there? Oh. Okay, let's go around and check out the next level. I don't think I'm going to bother with Mr. Meat Creeps and lighting the place up. The spawners are usually under the walls. Actually, I don't think there's any on this floor. I think it skipped this floor. Okay. Next floor. That's the roof. Okay. But there's a few in here. Is that outside or? No, that's inside. Okay. Interior, so there's going to be one along here somewhere. And where are all my eggs? You nasty little guy. Is that what you are? No, you're just a spider spawner. Okay. Interior walls, one more. Do we want an anvil? Sure. I think this is the roof. Okay, let's go over and do the next building because we got two more to go. These boots were fun for newbie stuff, but I'm really getting sick of them. Whoops, wrong. Don't want to use up that pick. And I knocked out the ladder for one of these. I guess that doesn't matter. More bookcases. Where there's... Oh. Actually, I think my last one's going to be down here somewhere. Ta-da! Okay. That does it for what we came for. And we've used up all our eggs, right? Yes. Okay, meet you back at the base. Now let's make a maximum size compact machine. I placed a block of emerald. Notice it's one off the floor here, so it's going to be dead center. It's still a 5x5 like last time, but this time we're putting a block of emerald in the center. That's what makes it maximum instead of the at 13x13 instead of the 9x9 was it that we did last time? Oops. There we go. Now, when according to Samuel Dieldra, last time the reason I had a problem and teleported was I had right-clicked with the emerald, the ender pearl, instead of throwing it with Q or dragging it out of my inventory. So, don't right-click, throw it with Q. And then we're going to make ourselves a great big cube, 13x13 on the interior. Is it my imagination, or is it taking a little longer to make the bigger one? Okay, and we got a maximum compact machine. We'll come over here. Let's just place it down beside this one. I'm not running any pipes into it. At least that's my plan for now. I might change my mind later. And we'll make a few things for it. One thing we want to make is a mob masher. Those are just iron spikes, which are like that. This thing has an advantage over a lot of the others. You can put up to 10 upgrades, like looting. Looting 10 on this thing. That's going to gather a whole lot of stuff. Now, for the next upgrades, it's a little more difficult. And remember in the very first episode, I talked about why this thing here was good. And we're going to deliberately do it. So we'll make 10 of those and 10 of these. And then we're going to masher. This is for the beheading one. So this makes this whole process, which could have been quite painful, a little less painful. Doesn't make it perfect, but it's easier than a lot of the alternatives. There we go. So we've got all our beheadings now. What is this doing in my inventory? That's not supposed to be there. And then one more thing we can do here. Okay. And then, is this we were looking for? Oh, damn it. If I do... No, nothing seems to be moving it up there. I thought I might be able to use... I seem to remember using a W somehow to do that before. But I forget how I did that. I should have deliberately checked that out before I did this one. I thought I was just going to be able to click on it. I didn't test it for this. Whoops. And again. Sorry, I thought this was going to be a little cleaner. And you can tell me in the comments if there was some way to move the swords up in there. And I know there is, and I'm forgetting how to do it right now, which really annoys me when I forget stuff like that. I thought it was like a Shift W or something. All right, so now we've got all of these. We're also going to want a mob crusher. We got to be able to take care of that ghast because it's going to float up on us. And a bunch of vector plates. Some ender tanks. And some ender chests. And don't need that anymore, and I am going to need this guy. Actually, I'm going to need that. Okay, so we'll go in and take a look at this. A bat. Cool. I'll be able to turn into a bat. There we go. Okay, so as we can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it's 13 on the interior. It's going to take me a little while to set up the floor and the walls and such. I'll be back in just a minute for you. Off camera, I placed some walls so that everything could be dark in here, and a little bit of that dark glass and some ineffable glass. And this is going to be the setup for our room. So spawners can spawn up to 4 away. So see, we can go 4 in either direction there, 4 in either direction there, 4 in either direction there. So we can fit 6 in the center here. We can actually fit 12 if we double layer them. But I'm just doing 6 for now. I think 6 is going to be plenty. If it's a little slow, I'll put some speed upgrades in. But let's start off with placing our mob crusher. And let's make this easier on ourselves. We'll go down and pick an Enderman. It's easier than bouncing around or trying to fly. Oh, am I still... Oh, well. Still a little bit low. Let's see if we've got this show area. Oh, we can't. Okay, Enderman was a bad idea this time. Okay. So see, it's 3 out from there, 2 out from there, 2 out from there. So if a ghast spawns, a ghast is a 4x4, he's going to hit part of this. All the other ones should be able to stay underneath it and not be affected by it. I don't expect it to have to do a lot of work other than maybe gas. Now let's set up our ender tanks and ender chests. Let's get them all color coded. So for the chests, I'm going to just mark them all with red. One in the center, same as I did in the other mob spawner. So they're all going to come out basically to the same spot. Now I could have done this with one less ender chest and run pipes, but this seemed neater to me. The other thing we're going to want to do is our tanks. And we're going to want to set this differently because we're going to be dealing with two types of fluid. I'll do one with green in the center and one with green like that. So the green in the center one is going to be my mob essence. The double one is going to be my I think that just went down the hole. Nope. Okay, let's see if we can tell them apart. Where are... That looks like you got the white in the center. So you are the one for the essence. Not the essence, the experience one. So let's try placing, yeah. We'll try placing you right there. And then we'll place an ender chest right there. And up here we're going to do it the other way around, so not one of these tanks. We'll put our ender chest, oh no, before we do that, up here we want to put in these things. And we'll do the item one, let's get rid of that, it's bugging me. There we go. You're the fluid one, so fluid one's going to go on this side. Oh, and I didn't want you on that side. How do I get it off again? Do I have to break the whole thing? I think I do. Damn it. Tell me in the comments if there's a better way to get it off. Like if I shift click it, it doesn't get it off. I think I got to break it. Okay, let's not mess with that again. Why do I have dirt on me? Where the hell did the dirt come from? Oh, figures you're not in the right spot. Well, maybe I can reach it without it anyways. Let's try it. That guy. Let's make sure you're pointing the right way. No, you're not. So you've always got to check. No, you're still not pointing the right way. Why? Why are you twisted? Because I don't know of a way of turning it. It doesn't seem to turn with the wrench. There we go. You're set. So we'll put one of these. Oh, no. Right. We were going to do these things first. So fluid we'll put on that side. And items we'll put on this side. Okay, got it on the right spot this time. And this is the, this is the one that gets a single. Okay. And this goes there. And I don't think I have to worry about, oh, I'd like you facing the other way. Can I turn you with a wrench? Let's try it. I don't know if I can turn these with a wrench or not. I can. We'll let you face this direction. And then our absorption hopper is going to go in there. And we're going to set them up. I don't know which is which, so let's just try. Item. Wrong side. You need to be fluid. Your item. There we go. So that's all set. Now we need to block this. Oh, did I hide it? I did. We need to block this off for light. And up here we need to do the same. Then inside here, I'm going to put my, where is it? Mob Masher out one from the wall here. Put it right there. And then put in my upgrades. And then I'm going to set up all the little guys to run along the floor so they can come in on 4 sides so it doesn't get overtaxed. It's probably going to be plenty fast enough anyways. I think this is my Ghast one, so let's place that down first. And we'll put it on redstone for it, and that's the Ghast. The reason I'm doing that over here is, actually it doesn't matter, never mind. Let's just place down all the others. I guess it doesn't really matter where they go. Oh, and remember to mark them that way. Okay, now again, these are going to need to be covered up because if we check with F4 right now, there's light coming up through these things. Okay, so now this room is dark and we can turn you off. And I'm going to set up my vector plates. Now, I'll deal with this guy turning him on in a minute, but so these 4 have to go like that. This one over here, whoops, will point that way. And we'll run it all the way up here. Like that. And we'll bring these like that. So it's going. I'm going to have a quarter of the rim going one way, quarter of the rim going the other way, or approximately. I don't know how accurate I'm going to bother to try and make it. Now we've got all these down. Well, it's probably about a quarter to each. Let's go in here. Oh, and as a suggestion from Less Evil, he'd suggested on the last one that I make stairs, and I did. And I'm short a lever. That was, oh, I only need 3 anyways. They're off. Oh, and I need 1 more over here, so I think it goes there. Let's go take a look. Yes. Can you see that? That then spinning. Okay, I think that's all set up now. Now that ender chest might fill up really fast, I'm not sure. And we're getting stuff. And as you can see, they're getting killed. Now the interesting part is, are we going to get any gas? Because I'm not 100% sure it's going to work for gas. But let's come out here and deal with the outtake from that. So if we take our other ender chest, and we'll plop it down right there. Oh, I don't think I have any made either. I got to make one. Turn that off. What was it again? Yes, that was it. I need to put one of these on here. So this guy here is set to import items. So anything that it can import, it's going to. Okay. And so we need to set up some spots for the stuff to go. So we're getting lots of coal, wither dust, that, skulls. So let's set our coal. Actually, it's going to suck coal from over there too, but that's fine. But look at how fast it goes in. Did you see that? It was really quick. Evil there, dust there. Wither skulls here. Bones there. And blaze rods, gunpowder, sulfur. And we'll keep all of those, I guess. Blaze rods, sulfur, gunpowder. Rotten flesh, bones. Solidified experience. Do we not have a spot for that yet? No, we don't. Okay. There we go. Now, we're going to get the occasional stone sword and stuff from this guy. And we're going to get a lot worse stuff later on, too. So, in this case, can I connect one of these to this? No, I had that problem before. So, hold on. We're going to break this temporarily. Work around for a bug of some sort. I don't know what's causing this bug. Well, we'll just use dirt for now. Place it there. Place one of these on here. And place our ender chest. And this thing's now on there. And we're going to get ourselves a filter for this guy. And we want to set our filter to swords. And so we're going to put our sword up in there. We'll put other stuff in here later on too. And we don't want to match meta. Don't want to match MBT. And it's a whitelist. So now that we've got that filter, I think I have a trash can. Yeah, I made it last episode and never placed it. Oh, but I do need piping. One piece of pipe. And now when the swords go in, they're taken care of. So I set up these off camera. I put a few things in. Each of them is locked. Ooh, something. Do I have a spare one? I think I do. Yeah. Now I was told by Yanni22 that if you have a key in your... I didn't use this at the time, so I haven't even tried this yet. But if you have your key in your offhand and you place one of these, it's automatically locked. Why is that important, you ask? Well, you see, over here, I have all of these guys locked so that new stuff that comes in here can't just automatically go somewhere else, or stuff that already has a spot can't go into one of the new ones. So instead, what I can do is place one. Whoops, that got placed the wrong way, but it's locked, so I don't have to worry about that. Now these are slaves. So let's talk about drawers. The controller, I put it in the center here, and it can run 12 in any direction. I've got it running 10 to each side. And so that's this way, that way, up, down. So you could have a huge cube, 24 by 24 by 24, all full of drawers. Then you've got slave controllers. They're just so you can pipe stuff in. So I've got one running over here with a item exporter and a blank variable card. So it just sucks whatever it can into the drawer system. And it's sucking it in from over here. And I haven't given anything to those guys yet. Okay, so I need to do something else too. Notice that that isn't running. The reason this isn't running is every once in a while this guy runs out of stone. And the reason he runs out of stone is this thing can't keep up with getting water. It's fine right now. We can restart it. Because I've been doing so much other stuff. But this thing eventually will run out of run low on water. See, it can't quite keep up with the water. So I either need to get something faster than what I'm using to put the that thing in my hand is bothering me. There we go. Or there was a suggestion from MSSG that I make myself a Pyroclastic injection for the igneous extruder so it doesn't need water anymore. Now the way we go about that, first off we're going to make some sandstone. Then we're going to take the sandstone over and we're going to pulverize it. Oh, yeah, I turned off the auto output. And we're going to hope to get some, it is pulverizer for it, isn't it? Use. Yeah, we're supposed to have a 40% chance of niter from that. Oh, but the niter's be going up here. Yeah, that's what's happening to it. I turned it off so it didn't get automatically fed into here, but I didn't turn off the other part. Anyways, we only needed like one niter or something, I think. No, we needed two. And we take our niter over here. And I had one blizz rod. You saw me get that. I pulverized that to get the blizz powder. And I got some snowballs at the same time. So this gives us cryothium dust. Oh, next thing we're going to need to do is, I use Constantine. There's a couple of different metals you can use. just to make a plate cast. So I used the engineer's hammer from Immersive Engineering. I just made any plate that I could. I've got Constantan. I've got Constantan by mistake. I was sloppy when I did stuff over here in the smeltery. So we'll make ourselves a plate cast. And I've got 2 ingots of Invar in there. That's 1. And 2. And we come over here. Okay. Then, actually, let's just do it this way. There we go. We got our Pyroclastic injection. Now, that also means I'm going to need a upgrade kit. Oh, there's hardened. Yeah, I just need a hardened. So we're going to come over here, drop in the hardened, and put that in there. Now we don't need this anymore. Now again, let me know if there's an easy way to get that off. I can't be bothered for right now. But now it doesn't use up water anymore when making the stuff. Okay, so that part's fixed. Okay, I think that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Go out there and have some fun. Thanks.